Stand by.
Good now. Going live now.
Going live now.
Miles on.
No problem.
Okay, we are live. We're live once again after a false start. Welcome to Hermann's Online. My name is Karel Roessingh, coming to you from my home studio in the Highlands. I am thrilled and delighted to be with you. This is a really precedent-setting event because we have never tried coming from 4 remote locations with 4 musicians. I am thrilled to be joined once again by Joey Smith from his home studio in Upper Gordon Head. We have once again Kelby McNair coming from his home in Fairfield. And special guest tonight, we have Dave Flello coming from his home. That's not in Sunny Bray at all. It's in Sunny Mead. Welcome, Dave. We're thrilled to have you.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Karel.
Hooray. Well, we're going to start right off by saying we appreciate your donations. We appreciate you listening. We rely heavily on, and so does Herman's, on your donations. So please consider making any amount of donations would be appreciated. We know there are lots of listeners, so please don't feel shy about donating. Only a couple of bucks would make a difference. Anywhere from 2 to, a couple of hundred, we wouldn't mind that either. Thousands. Wow. Okay. And thank you for listening. Thank you also to the brilliant board and staff at Herman's for continuing to provide you with music in a very, very difficult time. We know it's been hard, and we know they've stuck to it, and they've really done their best to make sure that live music still comes to you. And so we're going to start with an original tune. This is part of the mayoral suite, and it's called Committee of the Whole, or COW. Now, just to explain, a Committee of the Whole is when a governing body meets, and they're not making decisions. They're just having a meeting to discuss and make recommendations. So a Committee of the Whole, and here we go. Are we all set, gentlemen?
Roger.
There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, lovely, well done. So just so you know, Dave is a retired school teacher, and so how are you feeling in the retired life, Dave?
Well, I really like it.
Yay!
Yeah, I miss the kids and I miss some of the routine and that kind of. But I've been out for 3 years now.
Yeah.
So it's become, yeah, I'm really starting to embrace it. I feel like I'm maybe early 20s, haven't got a job, and no prospects. But yeah, no, it's great, and this is fantastic. I've really been missing people and playing together with folks, so this is pretty exciting.
It is exciting. It is truly exciting. Us all stuck in our houses, and here we are able to play together again. It's such a thrill.
It is.
Let's carry on. What can you tell us about the next tune, Dave? The Thing to Do.
The thing to do, it's name of an album by Blue Mitchell, and this is the title track from that album from like 1964. Blue Mitchell was well, an influential player for me, but someone that I encouraged a lot of my trumpet students to listen to and kind of embrace. He's wasn't given a lot of recognition because there were so many great trumpet players around when he was starting out, when he was playing this album actually. But he was super consistent. I mean, a lot of people wanted to play with him in the band. So he did a lot of sideman kind of stuff, but I really enjoy his work. And so this tune's by Jimmy Heath, tenor player that was playing with him, and yeah, here we go.
All right, want to count it in?
Okay. I don't know how it goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice going. I see big smiles around here, so everything is going good. And we are still streaming. Son of a gun. Uninterrupted. Very good. Oh, there's Dave. Right up close. Okay, the next tune is another original. This was written on the way to way down the West Coast, which is a trip that we, Bryn and I, have loved to make many times. The West Coast of North America down to California from here. It seems like this might be odd, but there are towns, and we've just talked about this lately. There are towns that you drive in, and there's nothing but Walmarts and Costco's and box stores, and then there are towns that have kept their character and their ambiance and their artiness. And one such town is Mendocino on the coast of California. It's just a fabulous little town. And we camped there for a few days, and everything about the town has art written on it. I mean, the fences, the houses, the stores, everything is just personally, creatively done and just beautifully done. But I happen to notice that passing through town that almost everybody in town either owned a Swedish car or a Jeep. There were Saabs, there were Volvos, and there were Jeeps. And that might be a strange observation to make, but there you go. That's what this tune is about. And we're going to start off with our pal Joey doing an intro for us. Yes, sir. Nice going, Dave.
Thank you. You too,
Great
Carl.
fun.
Great, Joey. That you are the groove master.
The
Tell
Groove
you.
Master Joey. Yay.
That was fun.
Thank y'all. I just couldn't unstick my mute button. It was muting me.
Oh no!
Okay, we're going to carry on with the with probably an inappropriate title, but so we won't mention the name. But this is by Horace Silver. Anything to say about this tune, Dave?
Yeah, it's on that Song for My Father album, and this is our COVID song actually, being stuck at home.
Ah, yes.
Because we're all very restless.
We're restless.
Yes, we are restless tonight. Give it a go.
There we are. Count her in, Dave.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
top.
Nicely done, you guys. Great job, Kelby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice going. Wow, this is so dreamy. It's so dreamy to be able to play with a quartet once again. And we'll remind you that we rely on donations. We would truly appreciate you tuning in for one thing. And for another thing, any donations you feel you can make, we would be very happy to receive. You can make donations to us or to Herman's. You have a choice. Go to artsonview.ca and find the donate button. We would just be thrilled to, and you know, we're very happy to hear from you, to your comments. We may not respond to them directly because we're not monitoring Facebook, each of us, but we love the comments, and we love to hear how you feel about our performance and how you feel about life in general. What the heck? Anything you want to say, we'd be happy to respond. And maybe not right away, but we'd be happy to respond. So we're going to carry on once again with an original called Tuesday Evening, for the sole reason that it was written on a Tuesday evening. So kind of appropriate. Here we are on a Tuesday evening. And actually, this tune has a relation to all of us, actually. This is the first time we were all in the same room together, in the same theater together. Was when Joey and I and a drummer named Don Lepard were debuting, launching the album Cat Food in 1995. And guess who was the teacher at that time at Esquimalt High, and we were performing at Esquimalt High Theater? Well, that would be none other than Mr. Dave Flello. And guess who was in the audience, a student at Esquimalt at that time, and that would be Kelby. So we have a connection. We all have a connection there, and here we are all in the same, well, on the same screen at least. That's the best we can do. So, Kelby, any memories of that time?
Yeah, I remember. I remember this tune. It was many years since I had the chance to first hear you play it. When I then later was on a gig with you, and I think it made such an impression on me that on just hearing it that time, it's been stuck in my head ever since.
Wow.
But I also remember getting to watch you and Dawn and Joey just up close, and as a young student at that time, to be able to sit right up close in a trio and feel the energy of a trio was a very beautiful thing. And I still remember Dawn passing on many pearls of wisdom to me. Actually, I was going to write to him today, coincidentally, about something. But yeah, it was great. A beautiful opportunity. So
Very
thanks,
cool.
Dave and Karel and everybody for making that happen for all of us then, and the people who are still doing it for young players now. It's a great, beautiful thing.
Yes. And so, Dave, you spent quite a few years at the Esquimalt High. Anything stand out about those years for you?
Well, yeah, it was all pretty standout. I was there pretty near 20 years.
My golly.
Yeah, and it went so quickly. But it's really exciting for me to be working with, well, Kelby and so many of the other graduates of that program as colleagues. I mean, I felt they were colleagues then. That's what's weird about it. I remember many conversations with these people saying, I don't know why you're even listening to what I say. But we always had these recordings, right? We had these references that we kept all going back to, and these live performances. And I think the fact that you came in to the schools, were willing to do a concert there and do your debut for the album there, was really influential for all of us. It validated, I think, the fact that we were studying something. People wondered, why would he studying that for?
Yeah.
It's it was all great, and I'm really glad to be still doing it.
And as I recall, the album was called Cat Food, and we handed out a free can of cat food to anybody who bought one. Okay, so this is from the album Cat Food, and it's called Tuesday Evening. I'll count it in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Thank you, Dave.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, lovely. And the Chris Botti impression was lovely.
I was subtle, was it? Didn't you think of just a little bit of that?
Yeah.
Those of you who don't even know what we're talking about,
Well,
I have a little box I pushed a button and it made echo.
yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Love
I
it.
thought you were just playing from your bathroom.
I ran out quickly. You didn't even notice, did you?
Ran into the shower. I think I'll just have a shower while we do this tune.
It's that kind of song.
Tuesday evening shower. All right. And next we get on to short story. You want to tell us about it, Dave?
Yeah, this is a Kenny Durham tune. Kenny Durham's another trumpet player. But this is the version we're going to do is from an album that was by Joe Henderson called In and Out. And yeah, it kind of goes Latin swing, business like that. I think there's going to be some drum business in it, like that. And then is this the one that's got some bass solo in it too, or no? Not this one.
I don't think so. No,
No, don't play.
This
bass
is
solo,
not the
Joey.
one.
Yeah.
So we're doing, yes, the solos will be trumpet and then drums,
drums.
eights.
Nice. Okay.
There
And are
it
we
goes.
trading before we do this? Because yeah, you and the general public, are we trading eights with the drummer, or are we just going to let the drummer go?
Yeah, let
Oh.
the drummer go, Dave.
Oh, hey. Well, let's just let him go.
Okay.
Why
say
not?
Free the drummer.
Free
And
the.
then- And then yeah, maybe you can go into some kind of groove thing before we all start again.
Yeah, maybe I'll go back to that C minor intro.
Yeah, you play some C minor on your drums. I like it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Okay, after solos, continue to C.
All right.
Off we go.
This is a rehearsal.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all following you, Joey. Captain Smith.
Yeah, Joe, you know how it goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. And for those of you still listening, we this has never happened before. We have never tried coming from 4 different places to stream to Herman's. So far, we are nonstop, and this is a record for us. We've never had a nonstop broadcast without a crash some point along the way.
I thought we were going to lose it there. Things kept cutting out on me.
Oh, no good.
I don't know about y'all.
But we're back, and we're still moving.
Yeah, it's moving forward.
But until it comes to a stop, we will continue playing.
That's
Absolutely.
right. Exactly. Play till you drop. Okay. We're going to move on to a tune that I've written. This is kind of an equivalent to St. Thomas, or kind of an answer to St. Thomas. It's about a beautiful Caribbean island in the Virgin Islands called St. Martin. It's Dutch and French, and it's delightful, just a wonderful place to be. And I had the great pleasure visiting a few of the islands back a long time ago. And so this is called St. Martin, and I shall count it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. with a solo by Mr. Kelby
Yeah, Kelby.
McNair.
That's the one I was trying to
Alright.
steal from Don Lepard.
Nice.
Oh, yes. So that was also on the Cat Food album.
Yeah, he has such a great groove on that.
Yeah.
He
Very
told
good.
me back in his final. He said, "Oh, I just do paradiddles." I don't think it's true. I tried doing paradiddles and it didn't sound as good as Don. He was
Well
probably
done.
thinking-
Okay, well, let's move onward, and I'll remind you that we love to hear from you. We love your donations because that's what we live on. And
The donate's not something that you buy at Tim Hortons.
Ah.
a donate is a donut that's already been eaten, I guess.
Well, we've only got a couple tunes left, so if some of you folks wanted to invite some friends to check us out, you should do that too. You know, whatever you do on your devices there. Get some
Whatever
more
you do.
people.
Yes, invite loads of people. That's what we like.
Have maybe a party next week, and you can keep listening to it because we're here forever on the
That's
internet.
right. You can listen to this any old time, anytime you like. You don't have to be a Facebook person, and you can watch on Vimeo as well, and also on YouTube. And feel free to donate as little as you like, because the bank charges are very small, so even a couple of dollars makes a difference. And there's great the power of numbers. If lots of people donate a little, then it's kind of like a GoFundMe. Lots of people donate a little, it all adds up. So we appreciate them. So let's move on to another southern climb.
Yeah. Well, it's going to go back and forth, isn't it? This one.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a tune by Cedar Walton. I heard it first listening to a Freddie Hubbard album from 1994, which was significant because Freddie was kind of making a comeback at that point, and this is a fun tune.
And a little known fact, Cedar Walton is one of the Waltons of the TV series. No, I don't think that's true.
I'm trying to see where he was sitting at the table.
Okay, counter in, Dave.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay, we have one more original for you, and then we'll sign out with a beautiful tune by Dave Brubeck, who incidentally we just had his 100th birthday and celebration. So this tune is called. This tune was named by a bassist who lived in Souk, and I'll think of his name in a minute. But the original name was called "Here's Dickie," and it was kind of fashioned on the theme from the Dick Van Dyke Show. So the theme is similar. Because when I was a little kid, I learned all the TV themes and I loved them all, and so Dick Van Dyke was one of those ones, and I'm very sorry I can't remember the name of the bass player, but there you go. It'll come to me. Anyway, here we are. It's called Dickie's Dilemma. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, sir. And John McKnight was his name. I knew it would come to me. Yes, John, and had a wonderful wonderful sarcastic and dry sense of humor, and was a terrific upright bass player. And so, we would like to end the evening, sadly, because it's been such fun. It's been. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to the good people at Herman's who have allowed us to darken their towels once again. And thank you so much for having us on your website, because not many people will. And thank you to all the listeners for being such stalwart fans. Thank you so much. We certainly appreciate it. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate your donations. Your eating donuts from Tim Hortons. Those will do too. If you could manage to get those online somehow.
Push them through the computer.
And so we will end with Dave Brubeck. Very, very appropriate since it's just past his 100th birthday. And so, Dave, anything to say about this tune?
Yeah, actually, bit of a story. I had shingles when I was a young fella, in my 40s actually, or just 40. Kelby would have been. Oh no, maybe you were done then.
No, I remember it.
Yeah. Anyway, I was out for a bit, and I had one of the other groups that had come through was Barry Elms's Quintet.
Ah, yes.
From Toronto, and he'd left this album that he'd put out. It was really bizarre because it also had like a DVD thing that went with it. He was I don't know how to market stuff is what he was saying. He said, so I've just put all kinds of stuff in here. So there's all kinds of pictures and some. It's a bit of a new age kind of album. Anyway, the band sounded great, and on that album was this tune, In Your Own Sweet Way. And Kevin Turcotte was playing, and I'd done some stuff with Kevin earlier. He was at Humber with Daniel Lapp, actually. Daniel knows Kevin. And I heard them play in Toronto. I went, wow, this young guy, he's great. So anyway, it's convoluted, but this album I ended up playing over and over and over again as these waves of pain went through my body.
Oh, phooey.
So at some moment, I may just start crying.
Ah.
No. Anyway, beautiful tune, as you say, Dave Brubeck's great composition. So
Very good.
All right.
Okay, count her in.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, thanks so much, Dave. Thanks for joining us. It's been such a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Yeah, and thank you, Joey, once again.
Yeah,
Joey
it
is
was an absolute pleasure to hook up with y'all, especially having four folks.
four folks. What a! It's been an event, and this is really historic because really this has never been done and without interruption. My golly, it's been almost 90 minutes, and we are still here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelby. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you all for listening in and hanging in there and for your donations. And thank you so much also to the good people of Herman's once again for keeping the music going. Yay, Herman's.
Yay, yes.
And have a very good night. And we'll see you again soon.
And
Yes.
Thank you, William, up there in Shawnigan Lake.
William,
Always
thank you
doing
for keeping us keeping all the tech going, William. All right.